What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing well, having a great day, having a great week, and yeah, smashing your goals and all that. You know why I'm here. I'm here to review the day's play of the Ashes. The Lord's Test match started yesterday. It was fully rained off, which, you know, is disappointing to say the least, because obviously I was looking forward to watching it and obviously giving you my thoughts at the end of the day's play, which I obviously decided not to do because there's not really anything that I could have covered other than perhaps the lineups. But I thought, you know what, I might as well just do that in this video, try and, you know, go through a couple of key points and, you know, whatever, and changes, whatnot, etc, and all that. And I will do so. I do have my laptop here. I've got a few key points that I've written down throughout the day that I'll be going through and obviously relaying to you, getting your opinions, getting your thoughts down in the comments down below, hopefully. But a bit of a weird day, if I'm like, obviously I think we can all say that collectively as England fans. It was, you know, it started really bad. We lost Jason Roy really quick, and yeah, just a bit of a weird day. But as I said, I will cover all those valid points and everything as the video progresses. Hopefully this will not be a long drawn out video. I'm trying to keep it to, yeah, short and snappy as possible. So yeah, the first of all, I would like to say and thank you guys for all the support that you've shown the Ashes series videos since I've been obviously covering it for the first test. Really appreciate everything that you guys have done and, you know, whatnot. Really, you know, means a lot to your boy. You know, I want you guys to know that. So leave a like if you are enjoying the videos, and obviously if you want to see more of England's tours covered on the channel, yeah, just smash the like button. Let me know. And that's, with that being said, you know, subscribe and turn notifications on and all that. Wednesday, we know, was a no-go. Lineup was as expected. I knew there was going to be a couple of changes. I thought there was going to be the changes that I expected were made. I think, you know, Mo and Ali going out, taking some time out of cricket. I wish him well. You know, we all wish you well, Mo. You know, hopefully you can come back into the side. I'm sure you will, and we'll, you know, and you'll come back in and pick up where you left off. You know, where you smashing it and everything. But with regards to like how majority of like the day went, England lost a toss and were put into bat, which I thought that was a bit of a strange decision, given the fact that they all the pundits were saying at the start, throughout the build up, they were all saying that they would have bowled first. So in that respect, it's probably not a bad thing that England, I'm not saying that, it's probably, either way, I think the way you look at it is, I think whoever wins the toss obviously gets choice over what they do first, but the losing captain will always say the opposite to what he wants to do, in, you know, in some respects, to save face. So when I think Root was asked, what would you have done, because obviously Australia did win the toss, Root was asked after, what would you have done? He said, yeah, I think we would probably have had a bat anyway. You know, it was a lot of grass on the wicket, that, you know, whatever, and it was prepared probably a lot better than the wicket was at Edgbaston. So it was kind of yeah, a bit of, you know, saving face. It's kind of like, you know, oh, we were going to do that anyway. Oh, so, you know, so it's like almost, yeah, you're not losing nothing, you know, whatever. There was a lot of anticipation, obviously, regarding the opening two batsmen that were still very new to Test match cricket. I thought Rory Burns played absolutely fantastic for his 53 earlier on. I thought, you know, it was absolutely a joy to watch at times. Some of the shots he was coming up with and playing them how they deserve and how they should be playing, how they should be played. But with Jason Roy, you're always going to get that. What's the word? You're always going to get that kind of. If his natural game is to go hard at the ball, So do you want him to not play his natural game in order for him to succeed in test matches, or should we just be looking at someone else who's perhaps more suited to the role, or maybe rejigging the order, playing, I don't know, playing Bairstow as an opener? Because we know obviously Bairstow opens in one day cricket. I know it's a hell of a lot, you know, it's a different kettle of fish to, you know, but you've got to start questioning, is Roy's technique up to standard at test match cricket, like at test match level? I mean, from what I've seen, you know, because we know he can play, the boy can play, trust me, you know, we've seen innings after innings that I think with all due respect, he's, you know, the ability doesn't ever come into question, because you always, you know, it's one of them, you know, kind of, it just doesn't come into question, because you always think, oh, like when he gets out for a cheap shot, it's like the whole, you know, Kevin Peterson, you know, when he got out to a cheap shot, everyone, you know, started getting on his back and saying, oh, well, you know, is he indeed good enough? And it's like, well, we all know he is, 100% we all know he was, you know, it's not one of them, but it's just being able to have the right temperament for test match cricket, and being at test match level facing bowlers that you're not probably used to facing at county level, you know. So it's kind of you've got to have that balance. I did go on about balance in the last video, I think, about, you know, I know last video was the Arsenal video, but yeah, just having that kind of balance, knowing what shots to go after, knowing what like when to leave and when to not, and kind of, you know, proving to the selectors that they made the right choice, but also that you're up to the task, and not that, you know, and don't have that kind of seed of doubt overhanging you for the start of your career, because it will make it 10 times harder than it probably already is. Losing 2 quick wickets, we lost Roy really quick without even scoring, and it was like from the 4th ball of the day, so that was not ideal. Then we lost Joe Root really quick as well, LBW, but again, I don't think there was too much to say about that, regarding it being just a bit of brilliance from Josh Hazlewood. Very shocked, didn't see him in the test match before, so it's obviously a bit of a weird one. Not shocked to see him brought back, because obviously we know just how quality, or the type of quality that Josh Hazlewood is. Just to touch on quickly, Mitchell Starc, not really sure what, I mean, I'm hearing he's coming back in for the Old Trafford test match. There's a bit more pace up there apparently. The pitch is a lot more suited, the conditions are a lot more suited for him up there, but it's kind of, I don't know, yeah, it almost, if Australia somehow win this test match, the Lord's test match, or if England win it, do you stick or twist? You know, because if you're Australia, you're thinking, like, we've just won 2 test matches on the bounce, and obviously batting and bowling and fielding very well as a unit, so it's almost, do you stick or twist? And it's kind of all, if it's not broke, don't fix, you know, or whatever. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, or you know. But with, you know, obviously as the day moved on, we've lost, and it was quite inevitably clear that England's collapses are going to be a thing in this series, and we're going to have to, as fans, we're going to have to get behind the team. Obviously, that goes without saying, but we're going to have to get behind the team in such that, I mean, the crowd today was absolutely fantastic, phenomenal, great support. I mean, obviously Lord's turned red for Ruth Strauss, you know, Foundation, and, you know, if I can, I'll find a link to donate. You know, I know it's, you know, I've donated already, so, you know, I'd appreciate if you could, you know, spare any sort of loose change or whatever, you know, just, I know it's not something I usually do, but it's something obviously that it's close to so many people's hearts, and, you know, it's one of them things where, you know, it doesn't care who you are, and you're, you know, He don't care how old, young, you know, whether you smoked or whether you know. But we'll just yeah, I thought I'd, you know, just put that out there. But I think, and also losing, like, kind of getting back into like how the game kind of not petered out, but almost how the game was going. It was obviously, you know, batting was slow and steady, and it was obviously cautious because obviously England didn't want to lose, you know, try and lose as many wickets as they actually ended up doing, but they obviously did so. And the fact that we were able to get up to the score that we were and that we did was obviously largely thanks to Rory Burns, and thank God for Johnny Bairstow. I know I did go at him and gun it, you know, quite hard in the last Test match because of his keeping and because of everything in between. It's, you know, it's a weird one because when things don't go your way, you start questioning other things that perhaps are going your way, but you just kind of, you know, you think, do I need to start changing other things? But and like the fall of wickets, it really irritated me as well. They're all really irrelevant shots that, you know, that are half-hearted. You know, Stokes' dismissal really outlined just, I don't know what the word is, but just how like almost stupid it was. You know, going for a little paddle sweep. If you're going to do it with all good intention. Like, I thought the way obviously Johnny batted throughout the day was you know, batted with the towel, and you know, even though he didn't get no support at all. I think it was decent, you know, and we got, well, let's be honest, tomorrow's going to be a washout. I 100% put money on it. I mean, if it's not, then all, you know, if it's not, then, you know, all the better, because obviously it'll give us a chance to nick more of the Aussies out and hopefully put us in a bit of a commanding position to go on and take, you know, day 3 and day 4. I thought, summary of the day, it was obviously very much Australia's day. I don't think, or perhaps you could say it was on as even. I'm like 100%. I don't really know how to call it, because it's almost, you know, the fact that we took that late wicket on, you know, day 2. It's kind of, does that swing it in England's favour, because we got out of a really tricky position, ended up, you know, getting 258 or whatever, you know, and it's, I don't know, it's just a strange, you know, strange kind of situation. Look, I want to know your thoughts, so leave yours down in the comments down below. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of hopefully be able to give you reviews of the days as they happen. And I mean, tomorrow, if it is a washout, don't expect a video, because obviously you can come back and just watch this and more or less it will say the same thing as we will tomorrow. But if there is play tomorrow, even if there's only hours here and there, you know, throughout the day, intermittent, because obviously I've checked the weather for around Lord's, the cricket ground, and it's not looking too good. I mean, it's from rain from, I think, 10 till 1, light rain, and then 3 till 11 at night, which obviously is irrelevant, but you know, the whole sort of time it's heavier showers and heavier rainfall. So yeah, it's not looking good. But if there is play, you'll see a video. And yeah, I think not really kind of holding any hope towards this Test match, but who knows, England, and if Stuart Broad can get on, he's one of, you know, on one of his classic Ashes spells, who knows, it could be, you know, it could be very, very interesting, especially day 3 if we get a little bit of play day 4 and 5. But this video is probably a little bit longer than you guys will, you know, whether you're still here watching, you know, hopefully you are. hopefully I get some, you know, the continued support still throughout the channel and on the channel. I will either see you guys tomorrow or catch you Saturday. More videos coming to the channel. Arsenal video is down, or is now live on the channel. I'm going to do a second video for the weekend's football, and yeah, it's kind of late, so I probably should have filmed this a little bit earlier, but yeah, it's kind of late, so I'm just kind of, you know, a little bit, you know, you have to bear with me, but we're getting back to it, and videos will be coming, and yeah, just enjoy them. Videos will be coming thick and fast. Enjoy them. I'll speak to you guys when we're older. Peace.